I sat down with Hoodzpah Design yesterday.
Cool.
It was Tuesday. It was so much fun. Like, I was really worried that they were going to be like a certain way because I don't know. I think it's because I come from a world where you hang out with designers or hang out with engineers, and they're all like self-conscious. They're not really social. You just have a hard time getting through. So like, I sat down with them, and it was just like old friends kind of situation. Like, it was
Normal.
really freaking fun. We talked about like where we've lived. Like, we had like a whole 20-minute conversation on where we lived around the country, like what's going on with them. And then we
Yeah.
kind of got into talking like shop. We talked about like where they were at when they first started. So yeah, to really like get into it, they also were kind of in the same situation I was, where they kind of they were working for like a couponing company that did like design work for like coupons or whatever. And they were also not formally trained in design, but they said they learned a lot from that first job of like how to really do the basics of design. And that company went under. So they had no knowledge. They had no official knowledge, and they had really no like network to kind of reach back to. So they just decided to go off on their own and do the same thing that I kind of did. And they've been doing it for, I think they started in 2011. So, and they've been working with like brands like Disney, the Lakers, like big names.
I saw the Godmother.
Like
I was
big
like
stuff.
looking at their logos, and they had the Godmother thing a couple times. And I was like, did they work with Disney? Like,
like big stuff. So
wait, did they work with Disney? Because that's really cool.
So we just kind of sat down and talked about like, well, what did you guys do when you first got out? And they gave me some insight, and then we talked about like what I'm doing. And the most crazy part of it is they were like, you're doing everything that we were doing. Like, it was the most validating thing to hear people say, you're doing great. And then to like kick this off, they're like, your work is solid. You're doing killer work. And I'm just like, me? You're talking about me?
You're freaking ridiculous.
I struggle so much with this.
I know.
Because it's not supposed to be what I was supposed to be doing. Like, and that's the problem. So I left that meeting. I was like, yeah. I know. I was like, yeah, I'm the man. Yeah, and then I had to change a poopy diaper, and then of course I'm back to reality.
And then go back to being absolutely.